Namaste, crypto aficionados and my fellow capitalists. I hope you guys are doing great. I've got a great project up for you. It's called Gempad, and I just want to say that I'm not a financial advisor, and please do your due diligence before buying cryptocurrencies, because cryptocurrencies are risky, guys. Okay, guys, I want to talk about Gempad. Right, they're going to have their sale, and they are having a whitelist right now. So what it is basically is a launchpad. As you know, there are many launchpads out there: Polka Starter, Duck Starter, Avalanche X, all these kind of things, right? So a lot of them will want you to hold their own tokens, right? They have their own tokens, and you need to stake their own tokens, and then you got to buy that, and then only you can take part in the IDO. Launch of that particular project, whichever project that you are going for. So you keep buying and you keep staking, and so now we are looking at things like Gempad, like presale and all that, and that's where you don't need to stake your tokens. You can directly just buy off that, right? So if a project wants to launch, right, they can use things like Gempad, because they give you locked liquidity. You can also go for their KYC for their audit and all that. So I think it's easier that way for projects to launch on these kind of pads, and because the platform, the Launchpad itself, doesn't require you to buy any tokens. There is no like dumping, right? There's no chance. There is no since there's a 0% token fee, right? They don't take token fees, right? So there's no dump. Like, if let's say a Launchpad wants to launch a project, right? So it charges like 5% fee, right? And then they have all their tokens of that project, so they can just dump what, right? And usually they don't have any vesting schedules and all that. They just straight away dump. So that's what is happening right now, and been happening for some time. And that's why things like, I look for this kind of projects where I think it adds value. Exactly what is the utility of Gempad, I do not know. Okay, exactly what the coin will do, what do they want to do exactly, is still not out yet. But you can see here, if you compare Gempad with other launchpads like presale, 0x, DX Sale, and Unicrypt, right, you can see the differences already, right? There's no token fee, while the others do take a token fee, right? And there's also anti-presale sniping, so they have the measures in place. Okay, is a fast UI UX, special sales, and they have tiers, and they have good customer support also, right? So probably, if you ask me, what are they going to do? They probably will going to make a DAO, and probably they're going to take that money and invest in other things, and then give you a reward based, it will be a reward based token. So that will be the utility of the coin, if you ask me what they would do, because I don't know, right? But I know that Gempad is a good is a good platform, right? And I've been talking about Quadro, right? So Quadro is launching on Gempad, and so you have projects like Aptitude, that are KYC audited. Even for Quadro, they are KYC audited. So it's, of course, it doesn't mean that if you're KYC and audited means that they cannot run, right? They still cannot, but of course that adds in, they add in layers of security, right? There's a layer of security because it's audited, so they can't print more tokens suddenly. There's KYC, so at least one member is docked. So all these kind of things, right? So yeah. So I remember that time when Polka Starter and all that, you had to buy their tokens, and the tokens were so expensive. Of course, now they have reduced it and all that. You had to buy their tokens, and just for that particular one project, and after that you're not going to use it for a while, right? You're going to sell it. So I just didn't like that, and every single project had to go through these kind of launchpads. I feel liberated. Like when I buy from presale, when I buy from Gempad, it's liberating, right? So I like that. So that's why I'm talking about this project, and they are having a whitelist. So I've already shared this there's only one more day. I'm sorry for the video coming out late, and join my Telegram group so that I can give you all these. You can get all these early, right? The video will come later, never mind, but all these things were shared before already. So Gempad, right? Find the next gem. It's going to be on BSC. There's going to be a pre-sale, right? So you want to be on the pre-sale, guys. You want to come in early so that when it launch, there's at least some there's some profit right there. In fact, I mean, when you buy a good project, a decent project, in fact. So now there's not much play at this kind of time, in this kind of situation. There's war and all that. Don't go and waste your time doing LP and all that. You won't make money. There's no way to make money right now. What I think, this is the way. Unless you got $100,000 and you put in the LP, that's fine. 50, 60,000, $100,000. You put in the LP, okay, you can see something. Otherwise, it's all just waste of time. Even Tomb Finance and all that, how much are you going to make, right? So this is where we make the money. We buy low and we sell high. Okay, so Gempad, they're going to have a platform for P2E games, and also the Arcane P2E game under development. They have platform with useful tools for Ape called Ape Zone, already developed, waiting for launch. So these are the things that they have. Some few tools, some games that they're going to use. They're probably going to do that. I don't know whether they're going to do the DAO. I'm just assuming. I'm just thinking, right? So yeah, our token called Gems will be launching on our own Launchpad. Gempad. Exact date is to be announced. Make sure to be active in our Telegram group for all the updates and announcement. Okay. So you got to complete this list. I've already shared it, right, in my group, but I'm going to put this on the description box. So I'm sorry, there's only one day left, so try your best, and I really wish you all the best. So yeah, let me know what you think about this project, and again, let me know what other projects I should be looking at. So yeah, thank you so much, and namaste.